Hey friends, happy Friday, happy Friday. Welcome back. Welcome to Reseller Community Night. Every Friday on this channel, I do a live and it's called Reseller Community Night. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so that's 8 if you're on the East Coast. And it's just an opportunity for resellers to come together and talk about reselling online 2021. We share a ton of tips and tricks for reselling on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, Depop, Mercari, all the places where you can sell online and make money, whether you're doing it full-time or part-time, whether you're doing it to retire or to be home with your kids. It's a really great gig. I'm a part-time reseller, so I have about 15 hours a week or so, 10 to 15, depending on what's going on in life, to devote to my reselling business. I love it. I'm really passionate about it, and I love the extra money, and I can do it from home and work when I want. So we get together on Fridays, a bunch of resellers, and we ask any questions we have about reselling on different platforms. We share information. So give me a check-in if you're in the chat. There'll be a live chat up in one of these directions. I'll leave it up for the replay. So give me a check-in in the chat and make sure to introduce yourself again. I know some of us show up more regularly than others, but just remind us, what's your real name, not just your username, where do you sell, where do you live in the country, and then give us kind of a check-in. What's going on in your week of reselling? And I'll share kind of what's happening in my week of reselling. I've been selling on eBay for 10 years. Torvald turned 10 on July 7th, so that's how I know. It's now 10 years that I've been reselling fashion, clothing, shoes, handbags, whatever, online. And I've been on Poshmark a few years now, but in our chat, you will find that there's people that sell everywhere. I'm on Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy. A long time ago, I did some Amazon, but I haven't done it in many years, in like 10 years. I used to sell books on there, but I just love reselling. So make sure to give me a check-in and about your week in reselling, about what's going on with you, and then anything up that we want to talk about tonight. If anyone has questions or concerns, there's often a lot of new people that watch the replay. So I love giving any information we can about how to make more money selling online, what's working for us, any of that kind of stuff. Welcome. I'm so glad you are here. I was gone for 2 weeks. Last week was my last week back. So I've just been trying to get back in the groove of things. Like, I have another full-time job as a psychotherapist. My other channel is called The Grateful Therapist, all about mental health. So come find me over there. Just search The Grateful Therapist in your search bar. And so I had a lot going on with that. And then just getting things back up and running in the reselling world. I've been busy. Have you guys? And how have sales been? Let me know. Did you have any good sales? Did you sell anything you're excited about? Did you work on your death pile? Are you taking tons of photos? What are you up to? Deborah's here. Timeless Jewel by Deborah saying hello, friends. And Alana was here nice and early. Some of you were here 20 minutes early to get yourself situated in the chat and talk to each other. That's awesome. My friend Holly's here. Holly, I'm wearing one of the necklaces that you sent me. This is the one I always wear. This is my turquoise go-to. And she sent me this one that's turquoise chips. So I kind of like the two together. What do you guys think? So Holly, who's Hunter Ryan, this is what her thing looks like. She was selling mystery boxes to benefit veterans. And so I bought one of the boxes and it was amazing. I posted about it on Instagram. She sent me such a good box. I'm so thankful for it. Just some fun stuff. One of those tops, Holly, I wore on my trip back to the East Coast. I just loved it. So what I do is I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Then I'll come back and look at some of the information you're putting in here. Let's see. Thrift Haul is here. She's near me in Sacramento. So I'm in Northern California myself. I'm about an hour north of Santa Rosa. So I like to make Thrift Haul videos and thrift with me so that you can see what it's like sourcing here in California as opposed to where you live. Has anyone found anything they're excited about, a new brand or just an item that you've been wanting to find? Babette is here. We have several Babettes. This is Babette Sabol. Hi, everyone. Hi, Quemby. So good to see you. How are things going with you? How's eBay going? I know that you're someone who has been trying to learn eBay. JD is here. Hi, everyone. It's Jessica from Ohio. I haven't commented in the past few lives, but I hope everyone is enjoying their summer. That's awesome. I love it. I love it when you are brave and you just like comment. So if you're somebody who's watching the replay or watching the live and you're like, I don't know what to do, you just go into the chat and you do just what JD said. Jessica from Ohio. You say, hi, this is my name. This is where I live. What's sourcing like in Ohio? Do you go out thrifting for your business? Hi, Deborah Anderson. Hi, everyone. It's Friday again so soon. Did your week go by fast? Deborah's my friend in Texas, and she's somebody that is using reselling as a way to retire, a way to make some extra income as a retired woman. I just love that. Zoe is here. Hey, how's it going? Have you got any good mystery boxes or anything like that, Zoe? What is happening? There's James. We missed you last week. So I was gone for 2 weeks because I was traveling back to Boston to see my family. And I came on last week, but half of the guys weren't here. I think we weren't like up and running yet. And not everyone knew I was back. And James just joined us for a bit there. So I'm glad to see him again. How's it going where you are, James? What are you up to? And he says, welcome to all the new folks. Yeah, if you're new, don't hesitate to chime in. We have built a community here that is very welcoming, very respectful. We keep it positive and clean in the chat and in the comments. So feel free to introduce yourself and say hi. Secrets of Wanderlust Reselling is here. You guys are awesome. You've been showing up. I love seeing you. We've been doing the Philly Flipper Challenge, and it's kicking my butt. Bought a pair of shoes to wear to a wedding for $12. Wore them and sold them on eBay 2 weeks after the wedding for $20. Oh my God, I love that. Does anyone else kind of do that? Like, I think that's one of the huge perks. Can you tell us what the Philly Flipper Challenge is? One of the big perks of this business for me as someone who really loves fashion and dressing up and clothes and everything, there's so many times where it's like, I'm going to buy this thing and wear it a couple times and then resell it. Or I'll buy something that I love and I know it's valuable. It's like a good brand or something and I'll be like, oh, I love it so much. I don't know if I should sell it. So I'll wear it a couple times, enjoy it, and then I'll be done. And I'm ready to sell it and make some money. I'm constantly bringing things in and out of my personal closet. So I think that's a major perk of the job. Carrie's here. Sold a WWF t-shirt for almost $500. What? Really, Carrie? I need some more information on that. Is that like World Wrestling Federation, or am I like Carrie's someone who likes to sell designer stuff? So I'd be surprised if you're selling. I might have that wrong. Maybe that's some designer name. But my first thought was World Wrestling Federation. I don't know anything about that. That's hilarious. You got to tell us what is the deal with that. Beth Tillman is here. I'm selling men's clothes primarily. Beth, you and I are like on the same wave. I just recorded a video today with all my tips and thoughts about selling men's. That'll be out. Well, it takes me forever these days to edit videos. So I try to get 2 videos up a week and then the live. That's my goal. And it takes me a little bit to get those videos up because I do a lot of editing. I love editing. I wish I could do it faster. Okay, let's see. Oh, Lisette's here. Ooh, I wish I could pop pictures up. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification and that thumbs up, everyone. Let's get those super chats going to support the channel. We appreciate all you do, Quimby. I appreciate you. In case anyone missed it, this is my friend Lisette at Posh is My Purpose or New England Betty Boop. And I got to meet her when I was away. Because she's from Massachusetts and I'm from Massachusetts, and she drove all the way to see me and it was amazing. It was such a satisfying experience, which gets me so excited to meet many more of you. So we should talk about Posh Fest. I'm not tired of talking about it, but we'll see if you guys have any thoughts to put in the chat about that. I was looking for one of our pictures, Lisette, because I thought I'd share it in case anybody missed it. And I organized them into a folder of my trip, but we'll see if I can pull one up easily. Anyway, I posted on Instagram. Hi, highlight of my trip, meeting a reseller friend, meeting Lisette and her husband, Andrew. They're awesome. I love them. Wait a minute. Hunter says, is it the World Wildlife Fund? Referring back to Carrie's $500 t-shirt. And she said, nope, you were right. Wrestling. Bolo. Oh my God. We need details, Carrie. Like how? Why? Did you know? Like if I was outsourcing, this is what I love about meeting with you guys like this on Fridays. I learned so much. I've been reselling 10 years and I learn so much all the time. I never stop learning and growing, and I hope you don't either. So say I was at the thrift store, just imagine, and I'm flipping through the racks and I see a World WWF Wrestling t-shirt. I would never be like, oh, I should get this. So how did you get it? How did you know? Is that just something you know? In case somebody's new, because I have a lot of new folks, BOLO, BOLO stands for be on the lookout. So it's usually like higher end items, things that sell for more. You know what I mean? So, oh, Birdie Lux made it. Girl, where have you been? She's saying hi. Give us a check-in because I'm used to seeing you like every week and I haven't seen you in a bit. So what's up? Where you been? She's a busy, busy mama. Oh, she saw the very cute picture of me and Lisette. Thank you. Maybe Lisette can tag me and post one on Instagram if she wants, because you guys, it was just like, it's amazing. I mean, my experience, I've never met anyone because I've never been to Posh Fest. I've never been to eBay Open. I've never been to a Posh and Sip. I'm really kind of on my own island, except for I started the YouTube channel. So I've done videos with people. You know, I've done Zooms and live videos with people. So I feel like I've kind of met people. But this is like my first reselling friend I've ever met. And it was just so amazing for me. And I'm hoping, what's your experience with that? Have you met people yet? Are you like me where you've never met anybody? Like, it's so rewarding. It's so fulfilling. So it makes me really excited for Posh Fest in October 2021 in Orlando, Florida. Are you going? What's your plan? Holly wants to talk about it. I see a super chat, but I don't know how to get to it. Oh, there it is. Oh, Lisette, you sweetheart. She's so generous. She's so generous. You're amazing, my friend. Your videos, this live, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you for being so supportive and wonderful to everybody. Everybody loves you. I'm probably going to have to share you with everybody when I see you at Posh Fest, and I'll be jealous. She's super popular. Like, everyone just loves her. I'll just be sitting there like, by myself probably. Charlene made it. Islet Dreams Reseller. Hi, Quenby and all. I've been home all day puttering, listing, and selling on Facebook, and just sold a VTG Moo on Posh. I assume that means a vintage Moo. There is a really a Bolo brand called Show Me Your Moo, but are you talking about a legit Moo? Tell people what a moo is. I mean, the average viewer age on my channel is, I'm the 45 to 65 crowd. So most of you probably know what a moo is, but some of our younger friends might not. All right, I want to just check and make sure I said hi and I didn't miss anyone. I said hi to Carrie, Lisette, Alana, James, Birdie Looks in the house, Zoe, and Stephanie's here from Living for Nup. She won my giveaway. Boop, 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 boop. Do you guys follow me on Instagram? I'm the Grateful Queen on Instagram. I did a giveaway, a new tag inventory box, just trying to spread some of the wealth. I have a lot of inventory. I buy these wholesale boxes and just want to give back. And giveaways are so fun. And I get new followers, and Living for Nap, Stephanie won the giveaway. So you've got to message me, honey, on Instagram and give me your address, and I'll send a priority mail box out to you. I'm so excited that you won because you're a regular here. I would have been excited if anybody won the giveaway, and I use random numbers. So it's kind of, have you guys ever done a giveaway on Instagram? You have to go through and write down everybody's username and then how many entries they did. Like, and it's like a mathematical craziness. It takes forever. So it's all random. I just put the number in and then I line it up with my number, and she won. And I was like, yay, it's one of my people, because a bunch of people entered that I've never met or heard of or anything. So I was glad it was one of our regulars. Do you win stuff all the time? Goddess Threads is here. See, I missed some people. $500. Yeah. And Chick in the Sticks. Hi, Quemby. I'm glad I caught you. I'm from Maine, everyone. I sell part-time, but will be moving more full-time soon. What's selling for you? So tell us about that change. It's a big change to go from part-time to full-time. So how did you come up with that? What are you thinking? I didn't mean to sound like, what are you thinking? I just meant like, what's going on there? I was just in Maine. I love Maine. My family usually rents a house there every year, and I love it. And I secretly look at houses in Maine and Vermont all the time, New Hampshire, like, because I could buy a house there for, you can't get an apartment where I live in Sonoma County, California. I mean, you can buy a huge house in Maine for like $300,000 still with land. It's just insane. It's insane. Okay. Oh, I see. Where's Kelly Schaffner? Oh, there she is. Hi, Kelly. Hello, all driving and listening. I love Kelly. I'm like a Kelly fan. So it's like such a cool thing that we're kind of like friends now. We've done some collabs. Have you guys had that where there's someone you kind of like fan out on or geek out on? Because she's got a great channel. She's had it for years, and it's just like an awesome unboxing channel. She's amazing. And then it's like, then we got to do some collabs and stuff. So I'm like, oh my gosh. There are a few people I feel that way about, where it's like, oh my God, we're kind of like colleagues a little bit now. And I just think they're amazing. Oh, Misty is here. Hello from Oregon. Misty McIntyre. Where do you sell, Misty? Tell us a little bit more about you. Julie Gardner is here saying hello, everyone. If like you're kind of newish, maybe you've only been here a handful of times. What was I going to say? Definitely introduce yourself. Tell us where you live and remind people, because there's so many of us. Like, it's so good to remind people. What's this James saying? James at Antique Boutique. I've met a handful of people. McThrifty. Living for naps. Oh, that's right. So Stephanie's your actual real life friend, and she won the giveaway. Aw. Are you guys going to Posh Fest? Handful of others I can't recall. No, I've never met anybody. Lisette says you're too funny. Beth said I never met a reseller. Okay, there's all this good stuff up here. So I just want to see. Okay, you guys are responding to some of the stuff. So let me get on it. Beth said, I just want to meet people and talk in Orlando. I don't want to actually go to Posh Fest. Posh Fest. That would be like a blooper in my videos now. I put all the bloopers at the end of the videos. It's my new like favorite thing. So where is the Grateful Queen meetup? Okay, we have some time to plan this, you guys, but let's start with the beginning. There's an event every year called Posh Fest. It's a reselling event for people that sell on Poshmark, but guess what? Even if you don't sell on Poshmark, it's all resellers. Most of us sell on different platforms. I've never been. If you've been, could you please put something in the comments or the chat to give us a little more info? So what Beth just said is I'm not buying a ticket. So tickets are $269, and I've never been, but that gets you like lunch and classes. Like people will be talking. So some of the experienced resellers or somebody with a cool niche, they'll do like talks, like classes. And some people are going to the talks and classes to Posh Fest, and some people are just going to be in Orlando at the hotel or in the area to hang out. I'm on the fence and I need your help. I've never been, but it is kind of expensive, and I don't know if it's like for beginners or what. So if you've been, chime in and let us know. I'm definitely going. I got a hotel room. I haven't got tickets yet, though. Torvald's not going. Some people are asking me if my 9-year-old son's going. I don't think so. Hey, Lindsay. I don't think Torvald's going at this time unless his dad gives me a hard time about me going away for a week or so. Then I'll take him. But I don't know what I would do with him during Posh Fest. But the hotel looks awesome. There's like water slides and pools. So we'll see. Is anyone else going and bringing a kid? And yes, many people, I definitely want to have a live at 5 reseller community night hangout. I don't know if it'll be on Friday. I don't know what the schedule is going to be, but I definitely will host something, even if it's just in my hotel room for an hour, and say hey Mo, everyone that says Mo joined us from Albuquerque, everyone that comes to this live. So we'll have a way of communicating. We'll get each other's text numbers, or we'll do it on Instagram. And I do want to do some lives from Poshfest. So maybe some of you will join me and we'll say, hey, live from Poshfest, and we'll talk and hang out. I'm so into it. I've never been, but so people are saying hi. And Chicken the Stick said, my workload lessened. I go back and forth part-time to full-time, so you're versatile. Yeah, that makes sense. So you might be able to do more. That's like me. There are certain times, not this year, but as a psychotherapist, like the summer was always slow for me because I work a lot with teens and families, and they'd be at camps and traveling and everything. So I used to like really do a lot of reselling over the summer, which was awesome because I could get ready for fall quarter, which is the best shopping selling month for resellers online, like because everyone's doing back to school and everything. But this year I'm busier than ever over the summer, so I still feel split. But it's awesome if you have some time where you can just build listings or take photos and get ready for the busy season. Okay, Mo is here from Albuquerque. Great to see you. Who else came in? M. Anderson came in. Hey, and Amberlicious. Oh my God, I'm all revved up, you guys. I'm so excited to see you because I missed it for a little bit. And yeah, I'm just excited to kind of get back in the swing of things, friends, and be with you. James is going to bring his dog to Poshfest. What kind of dog? Is it a little dog? I love little dogs. I have a little dog anxiety if I don't know the dogs. These giant dogs run up and want to jump on me, and the owner's like, they're friendly. And I'm like, I don't know that. I don't know you and your dog, so I don't know. Do they let you have them at the hotel, James? Are you staying at the hotel? Holly, where are you? Holly wanted to talk about, Holly from Hunter Ryan. There's probably a comment up here. I'm sorry. Thank you for engaging in the chat, but there's lots of comments. Holly is Hunter Ryan. Let me try and find a comment from her so I can put her name up there. How can people get in touch with you, Holly? Holly has messaged me on Instagram a few times about, here she is, Hunter Ryan. And you can find her on Instagram. That's a great way to connect on Instagram. I'm on there like every day. Holly is renting a condo or something or a house and is looking for roommates. So I think it's less expensive to stay at like an Airbnb or something in Orlando, Florida. Is it Orlando or Orlando? So if you are looking for a place to stay and you want to be in a place with others and roommates, message Hunter Ryan Holly. Some people have asked me, and I swear it's not personal, but I'm getting my own room and staying by myself just because I need total quiet time in between stuff because I'm so animated and talky and loud that I wear myself out like a toddler. Everybody, I'm so happy to see you, and talk, all excited. And then I'm like, oh my God, I have to just go in my room. I'll bring my books and I'll take an hour off alone and read. And it's not personal to anyone. I just need it to recharge. So I'm doing my own room. Maybe I'll invite people over, but the rest of the time I'll have my do not disturb sign up just so I can get some quiet when I need it because I wear myself out. Oh, look at this. A super chat from Timeless Jewel by Deborah. I'm trying out the Shop Thrilling site to sell vintage Escada and Dorothy Shoallen. I will let you all know. Yeah, give us a little info. Thank you so much for supporting me in the channel with a super chat and this video. I really, really do appreciate it. It helps me out as I try to show up each Friday and do this with you guys. What's Shop Thrilling? Is it a new site like Poshmark or is it something different? I don't know anything about it. Oh, so people are chatting and I feel left out here about the Poshfest. Beth is talking to Lisette at New England Betty Boop. Awesome. I will drive up and maybe stay overnight or just drive home. I've done round trip to Orlando from Miami a lot. How far is it, Beth? Yeah, and I've heard that other people for Poshfest have said they're just like coming to go thrift store shopping and they have a car. And so people will be able to do that. I won't have a car, but maybe I can do the Uber things or whatever. But I kind of want to just do that and not get a ticket, but maybe somebody can let me know. Okay, Amberlicious says, in MN, we say Orlando. I think that's what I was saying. Orlando? Or Orlando. That's what you're saying. Orlando. I don't know. James says he's definitely staying at the hotel, so I'll be there too. And James says, same for me, Quimby, I need my own space. Yeah, it's nothing, it's not anything personal. It's just like, oh, some of us need the quiet time in between. You know what I mean? So I don't know if my partner Petey's going to come or not, just about whether he can get it off at work. And my sister's like, why would Petey go to Poshmark Fest? And I'm like, well, he's part of our community too. And he's met a lot of people and talked with everybody. So I think he might want to join us, but I don't know if he can get off work. Secrets of Wanderlust said, we were thinking of going. We've never been. I'll meet you there. They're a reselling couple. So definitely come. I want to meet everybody. Let me see what I'm missing up here. James might bring his dog. And yeah, so Lisette said, I'll send you my number too. I'm not going to Posh Fest, but I'll be in Orlando as well for meetup. So is that like legit? Can I just do that? Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay's Posh Loft. She has the cutest little doggy and she sells stuff for a lot of money. And Misty says, I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari. Just starting to get the hang of eBay. I have a bunch of eBay videos, you guys. So I got on this kick because I teach everybody to sell on eBay. Like, I'm one of these people that, like, I'm at a party and I talk about selling on eBay and I'm like, I just want to teach people to sell on eBay, young people, older people, anyone who wants a little extra side hustle money. So I did make a bunch of videos on selling on eBay, how to do the shipping for total beginners, what to do if you get a return, should you accept returns on eBay, what do you do if you get negative feedback, all the nuts and bolts. And at first the videos didn't do that well. So I'm like, oh, maybe my community doesn't want eBay videos. But now those videos have really picked up steam and are doing well. So if you have an eBay video that you think I should make, I would love your help because I've been selling on eBay 10 years. It's not as complicated as people think. There's just a little learning curve. Chime in if you're one of the people that I've helped learn to sell on eBay or whatever. It's totally, totally possible. I'm getting an Instagram message from Terry at Evolving Always. Why is she not here? Where is Terry? She's usually here. Okay, wow, a lot more comments. Let me get on it. But Beth said, I'm too afraid to fly down there by myself. Wah, I want to be there. Are you afraid of flying? Because there's great medication for that. A one-time, you could take like an Ambien or something. I'm not recommending that anybody do that in any professional capacity. I'm just saying, are you afraid of the flying or are you afraid of being down there on your own? So let me know because I'm going by myself probably. And I don't have any social anxiety. I just have a hard time in groups and like, yeah, I want to find like one or two people and hole up and sit and talk with them. That's my comfort zone. So is it like that? Because I'd love to help you out and I'd love to see you there. Beth is asking which Hyatt. There are lots of them in Orlando. And somebody answered, Annette Davis did, saying Hyatt Regency. They put out an email, and if you say Posh Fest, you get like a discount. It's still kind of, well, it's pricey, I think, for East Coast. I believe it's like $175 a night. But for here in California, I'm used to paying $350 a night. Like when we go to the coast, just the coast, not even like, it's like $350 a night. Nicole said, I'm flying down to Florida to meet a bunch of strangers. I thought you said you go. Wait, can you go? Are you going? I'm getting like so excited. And this is still 3 months away, right? July, August, September, October. Yeah, less than 3 months. Oh, she's doing a live video. Timeless Jewel by Deborah says, Shop Thrilling started in 2018, a new to me selling website. Awesome. So there's a newer selling website called Shop Thrilling for people to check out. Oh, here's Nicole. She said, I got tickets to everything. I don't know if I'll go to everything though. Might be too beginner. Yes, that's kind of what I was wondering. I don't really care. I just want to be around everybody. Like if I go to a workshop and I think it's too beginner, I don't care. I should probably try and get tickets. How do you get tickets just to the Posh party? Thrift Haul is saying, Kelly, I gave you a follow on Poshmark. That's awesome. Definitely look at the names in the chats and find these people on YouTube, Instagram, Poshmark, eBay, and support and follow and subscribe and like. That's what we do here in this community. That's how you grow your network of reselling friends and your community. Antique Boutique said, if I tell them he's my service dog, they will. Not sure if I'll bring him. We'll see. Okay. Does he have to have a little jacket for that? M. Anderson said, I love your blouse. So pretty on you. Great colors. Thank you. This is a blouse by a brand that I really love called Love Stitch. It's all one word. It's sold at Nordstrom. And I swear I love everything by them. I've got several things by them, but it's not that popular to resell. Like when there's a dress that they make, Love Stitch, that's a maxi dress. It's like a long, gauzy maxi dress that comes in ivory, black, and red. And I've sold that same dress 3 times for like $45. But everything else from the brand Love Stitch, I haven't had much luck selling. So I bought this at a thrift store and I was like, again, another perk of this job, like we were talking about earlier, I'm like, I'll resell it if it doesn't fit right. It's an extra small, which I am not, but it's that loose kind of fit. This is called like a peasant style top. They're very popular. If you want to buy them for your reselling business, I'm filming this in July 2021. Peasant style stuff is really hot. Romantic fashion, boho meets romantic, lots of ruffles. But these peasanty tops, and this one has the tassels, and if it has the tassels, I put that in my listing. Selling great. So keep your eye out for those. Okay, Barbara made it. Did I say hi? Barbara Riffy. Really, what is everyone else's best quarter? Well, usually it's the fall quarter, fall winter, when everybody's getting ready for the holiday. It's back to school, holidays, all that time is usually busy. Lisette saying, James, I can't wait to meet you. So you guys haven't met either. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. Let me see if I missed. Oh, Lisette says no kids and no husband are going to Posh Fest with her. Okay. Let's see if Babette Sabol said what she was afraid of down here. Hey, CamXL, great, you made it. You wore this beautiful white balloon sleeve top in one of your videos, Quemby, but I don't remember which video. That was a recent video, right? And I believe that's a Free People dress. I bought it on Poshmark, and I got it for $40. It's a white kind of maxi dress. I wore it a lot on my trip. It looks sort of like a nightgown. I'm like, this dress, I think I said in the video, this dress is either like really amazing or I look like a Grammy in a nightgown. And I was like, I'm going on, so it's got to be amazing. So it's a pretty rare Free People dress, actually. And it probably sold for about $168, and I got it for like $40 pre-owned, and I wore it a lot. I love white, and I'm 45 years old, and I'm in a new phase of fashion for myself, which is this. This is new for me. Some of you will relate. Some of you will have no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm 45. I'm very curvy, probably considered kind of plump, and I am in a phase of now dressing for myself in clothes that I love, even if I think they aren't very flattering. Like, I'm so tired of being like, this makes me look chubby, or this, I don't look thin in this, or whatever, and discarding. And I'm like, I don't care anymore. I want to wear these beautiful dresses and tops that I love, even if they're not like the most flattering style or fit for me, and stop worrying so much about that. And I had a great summer of dresses. Like, I'm wearing all these long maxi dresses, which probably aren't considered the most flattering. They're all oversized and flowy. And I'm like, I'm just wearing it because I love them. Holly said, I just listed a new with tag Love Stitch. What is that? Nicole at Birdie Look says, you can buy the Posh and Sip welcoming cocktail party the first night on Eventbrite. What the heck? I think I might have had to use Eventbrite. How do I do that? I think I had to use Eventbrite before for something of my son's. And I feel like I got an email from them about tickets and party, but should I do the party? James says, I don't think you can get tickets just to the party. Oh, and he does have a service dog jacket. Okay. And Holly says, I don't think they're doing piecemeal tickets. Have to get it all. Oh, see, I thought Lisette said she got just a party. Will someone clarify that? And Babette says, Quemby, I owe it to you that I jumped into eBay and it has been super great. Oh my God, that makes me feel so good. I love it. I want everyone to sell on eBay. It's just like, I just think it's so amazing. Oh, Lisette just sent me something. I get these notifications on my computer. Misty says, I've been catching up on some of your old videos. They're great. Just don't go way back. Just don't go back and watch like the first 6 months. Just stay in the last year. Everybody has to start somewhere, and your first handful of videos are cringeworthy usually. Now everyone's going to go watch them probably. JD said, does anyone know anything about the brand 11T? I received a wool coat and a Jomar box, and comps are all over the place. I've never heard of this brand. Newer reseller here. It's spelled like that. Like I know there's a brand, there's an Anthropology brand, 11sis, but there's no TY on the end, and that's a good brand. When that is the case, JD, and other people can chime in the comments of this video or the chat about this, when that's the case that comps are all over, I shoot high. So I'll if you're looking at sold comps, I'll be like, oh, there's one of these that sold for 150. I'm going to put 150 and I'm going to try and have the best pictures, the best title, the best description, and I'm going to shoot high. And then I'll have best offer or something on there and I'll see how it goes. I love Jomar Wholesale, you guys. I just love it. Thredup rescue boxes and Jomar Wholesale are like keeping my business afloat. I just opened another Free People box. And did you guys see that Jomar now lets you shop by brands? And I've missed a couple boxes that I would have bought in a heartbeat, and it's killing me. You have to get on there so quick. Things on Jomar Wholesale, the good boxes sell out in minutes. Ugh. Let's see. Birdie says, if you Google PoshFest 2021, then Eventbrite pops up with the tickets. Okay, I can manage that. And she bought them. Goddess Thread says, wear what you love. Thank you. Hey, there's my mummy. And Barbara Babash. You guys, we have like 3 or 4 Barbaras. I just love it. Barbara Babash says, my bad. I forgot it was Friday. Welcome to my life. If I didn't have this scheduled, it's like, what day is it over summer and quarantine? Here's my mom, Barbara Kemmler, a.k.a. Grateful Babette. I love your new phase. Honest, real, and I think beautiful. Just be you. So proud of you. Grateful Babette. That's my mummy. What was I just going to tell her? There's something I was thinking of. Yeah, you know, it's such a thing, you know, culturally, especially for women, but I know men deal with it too, that you need to look a certain way and you only wear this if you're thinner and it's just like, I'm so tired of it. That's the blessing of your 40s. The blessing of my 40s has been realizing how little control I actually have over people and life and events. Like, I think I tried so hard to use my brain and my skills to manage everything and become successful that way and power my way through things and have several businesses. And then the beauty of going through a divorce, if there is any beauty in any real devastating thing like that, life-changing for me, one of the beautiful outcomes that you often don't see till later, right? Like you're in the hardest stuff. It feels like, why is this happening? This is horrendous. And then like a year or two later, you're like, oh, that's what that was about. So one of the beautiful lessons of getting divorced and having your heart break and everything in your life blow up is you realize you have so little control over things. You have control over your little area. And sometimes even that's challenging. And it is liberating to realize, wow, I don't have control over most people in most situations. I can just do my thing, show up, live my life purpose, do my best, be grateful, and let the chips fall where they will. You can't control as much. So, you know, I got on the soapbox there. Whoopsie. And we get back to the reselling. Okay. M. Anderson said 11T is sold at Saks. So you got a really nice piece and it's coming in. I'd say shoot high, and it's probably not going to sell that jacket in August, but September, October, maybe hold out for a few months and see what you can get. Cam XO said, I accepted an offer from someone and someone else messaged me to see if I would cancel the order so they could pay full price. It's been a weird selling week. Ooh, that's a conundrum. I mean, I don't know what you guys would do about that. I mean, My first instinct would be like, sorry, somebody else bought it and they sent me an offer and I accepted it fair and square, so it's theirs. But it's also a business, and business is business, so I respect whatever you decide, I guess. That's a tricky one. JD said, thank you so much. Comps are $300. That's awesome. Lisette said, and warning, I'm a hugger. If you don't want to hug, stay back. I lived in a yoga community for a couple of years, like an ashram. And because we all live together and work together and practice together, people would sometimes wear signs, like little pins or little necklaces that would say, like, I'm in silence, or I'm not available for a hug or whatever. You were a normal hugger. You weren't, like, when I met you, you were just like a good hugger. You weren't like crazy hugging, I don't think. Also, I just think it's normal. I like hugging when I have some kind of relationship with you and I know who you are, but sometimes I don't want to hug everybody. I mean, stranger, I don't know. Maybe I would hug strangers. James says, I love hugs. Here's New England Betty Boop saying hello to my mom, Grateful Babette. Normally you would have met her because she travels with me every year, Lisette. But this year, because I had to take care of a lot of my dad's healthcare stuff on the island, I just stuck to one parent. I was like, I'm dealing with dad stuff. So let's see. Mickle Pickles made it. Hey, girl, did you see my comment? I got a box or two, right? 2 boxes from Mickle Pickle Pie on Poshmark. I have the boxes up on the channel if you want to see what they're like. And I kept one of those pairs of pants. They were like White House Black Market, wide leg capri black pants. They had like leaves on them or something, and I love them. I did not think I was gonna, like, if I saw them at the store, I don't think I would have thought those pants are great for me. But then I got them in the box. They're an 8, and I'm not an 8. I'm like a 12. But they fit great, and I love them. See, that's another beauty of mystery boxes. I love mystery boxes for everything. It's like I learn new brands. I try out new things. Look at this. Look at our friend who got a jacket, a $300 Saks jacket from a mystery box with a brand she didn't know. She could have been at Goodwill flipping through. And it's like, I don't know that brand, 11T. And so I just keep on flipping and pass by a $300 jacket. But when you get it in a mystery box, you have to look it up and be like, what's this brand? I don't know it. And you discover a lot of new things. That's one of the reasons I love mystery boxes. And I'll try new things for myself or my family. It's awesome. Let's see. James says living for naps. That's hilarious. And Holly says gentle hugs. Remember, I'm old and broken. Yeah, I just try and move in slow, and then people you can tell if someone wants to do the hugging or not. Are you guys doing the whole Poshmark, like bring your business card? Or there was some controversy about that last year or the year before, where somebody was like, I don't like business cards. And other people were like, I do like the cards. And then people wanted to do something on their phone to exchange information. I think I personally like cards because I like stuff I can look at and hold and touch. Mickle Pickle Pie said, that's Meredith. I'm a hugger, and I always ask if it's okay to hug and respect if someone says no. See, you're a mom, that's why. Like, there's a whole new thing with parenting these days. My son's 9. 50 friends watching. That's awesome. Please make sure you're subscribed. You like the video. If you don't subscribe and turn on the bell, you don't get notifications when I do lives. That's just the way it goes. But anyway, the thing in parenting now is it used to be that parents were like, go hug your uncle or go hug my friend so-and-so. And now that is kind of looked at like, no, you have to ask, like, because it's about something about teaching kids, that they have respect their own body. They have consent. You don't have to hug someone if you don't want to. So now it's sort of like, I don't make my son hug anybody. Like if it's a family member, I'll be like, go up and say hi, greet your uncle or something. But I don't make anybody hug. So I think that's good personally. But some people have been like, what? People are getting crazy. Hey, it's Reselling, Mary Ellen. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? What's selling for you? How is business? Shauna is here. saying, hi, I love muster. I don't know what that is. I must have missed something. Old and broken. Holly, come on. Oh my God, I'm missing some stuff over here. You guys are so funny. I love you interacting with each other. And CamXO said, I didn't cancel the order. LOL, I would feel bad. See, your business. You get to do what you want to do. And that's, I think, the right thing to do in my opinion. But it's business too. You know, it depends on what we're talking about. How much money are we talking about? Hey, Jojo, where you been? I missed you guys. I was gone for 2 weeks myself. So good to see ya. And Sarah made it. You made it again. I'm so glad. Made it so late, LOL. Hey, y'all. You just pop in when you can. Jill, this is what it is. James said, I'm a hugger and a pilferer. Ha ha ha. Keep your wallet safe. You're going to pick our pockets there, James? Here is another wisdom moment from Barbara Babash. I love her. The older I get, I realize the less I know. At 17, I knew everything. I know. I was like invincible, doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, the less I know, the less I have control over, the more humble I am, the more I just say, take my sweaty hands off the wheel. I can show up, I can do my part, and then let it go. You know what I mean? That's the wisdom that comes, I think. For me, it was in my 40s. I've heard a lot of people say that. Let me just see if I missed anyone or anything up here, and then I'll go back on down. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nicole, Lisette, Mo is with us. But I didn't hear from Babette Sabol about what she was afraid of. Maybe she doesn't want to say. Okay, let me see down here. Everything's just going on. So, Peter Newman, that's my Petey. Kelly Schaffner said, hugger, can't help it. I know, and I messaged Kelly right away and was like, are you going to Posh Fest? Because Kelly and I have done a bunch of collabs. I love her, and I want to meet people, and she can't go. She has something else going on. A few people can't make it, but there'll be other opportunities. Barbara says, I don't know why, but I hate shaking hands. I don't mind a hug, though. You just don't know if people wash their hands. Hugging, there's fabric between us. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. I don't know. I don't even think about it. Shaking hands feels so formal to me now, but it depends on the setting. But that's a good point. Like, maybe it is safer to hug than shake hands. I don't know. Okay, let me just see. I just want to zoom up here because I feel like I missed some people, and if I ever miss you, please leave another comment. I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay, going back down. Okay. To see. Oh, here's Peter Newman. That's my Petey. Happy Friday, y'all. I like hugs. On my way home, cute. Okay. He does. Petey is like, it's so funny because people assume I'm the extrovert because I'm loud. I talk a lot. I put myself out there in a lot of ways. I'm super animated. Like, I'm never just talking. I'm always like, the arms are moving. It's ridiculous. But I'm super introverted. Like, not shy, super introverted. But Peter, my partner, is very quiet. Very quiet. And when he talks, he even talks quiet. He doesn't even move his face a lot when he talks. He's just like, beautiful man. But he is super social. He could go out. He could hang out with you all day and never need a break. He could hug you. He could hug all day. I'm always like, I already hugged you 3 times. Can I do? He's super affectionate. So, and Allie Dell says, team hugs. Okay, we're going to have to be like the huggers over there. The people that need 3 or 4 hugs. It's so funny with some people, like when you're leaving the event or you're leaving the house, it's like a hug in the living room, getting ready to say goodbye. And then you move towards the door. It's another hug. Then you're going to walk them outside and walk them to their cars. Another hug. Like the leaving of the event goes on and on with all the affectionate people. I do the same thing. I might not do as much as much hugging and cuddling, but I walk everybody out and New England Betty Boop. Just to be clear, I would never be offended if you don't want to hug. And I definitely have to feel a vibe. I won't hug just anyone either. Oh, I totally know you would. Lisette is very sensitive. She's super tuned in, super wise. Her and her husband, Andrew, we're just sitting there on the beach. I got a house on the beach. They came to visit, just chilling, hanging out, talking. Then we have some lunch, and the two of them are just dropping like wisdom bombs. I'm just like, who are these people? Like, just some regular people who've had some life experience, you know? I think it's the toughest stuff we've been through, the hard stuff that makes us wise, not just smart, but like wise to the ways of life and people and everything. Those two were just like, you know, I think I was calling her husband like the Buddha. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Anyway, I totally know. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know what okay. Thrift Hauls says, I'm glad you came to the live tonight, Shauna Banana. Where's Shauna Banana? Oh, here she is, Shauna Coleman. My hubby is way more social than me. Both huggers, though. I know. You know, welcome, Shauna. You know, and that might just be like, that's often true in a couple, you know, like, because I think we balance each other out. I think we kind of consciously or unconsciously look for people to help balance us out, you know. So it's helpful when somebody is like when you balance each other out with that. I'm looking at this Kelly Schaffner. It's funny because I start talking, I get on a thread, then I see a comment and I'm like, oh wait, I gotta go over there. It's like divided attention. She's talking to Lisette saying, yes, you're always welcome here. I will make Posh Fest 2022. I already have tickets to a festival. Oh, that's right, the concert. They rescheduled and canceled from 2020. I know. I'm going to do some lives. I'll bring my computer and hopefully the hotel has good internet. And Kelly, I'll do some lives. But you won't be there to watch them. But anyway, so if people feel like you get to see people and talk to people and hear what happened. So if you have FOMO, maybe that'll help. I'll try and do one like each night from my room or each day or something, or just pop on live. So, and I think we should get kind of like, I don't know how to do this sort of thing. I can conceptualize, but some sort of like group list. Like, it's too early now because this is 3 months away, but maybe a group list for our group so that if you want to be informed, like if people are going out thrifting or if everyone's going somewhere for lunch or dinner and you want to be in the know, we could just send out one message to our whole group. We could call it like Live at 5 or Reseller Community Night group or something like that. I know you're involved in lots of other groups and you have lots of other things to do as well, but I like the idea of us getting together, the people that are always here, if that makes sense. Shauna is talking to Thrift Hauls, and you're in Northern California if you want to be thrift buddies. Oh, you guys are both in Northern California. I see. You guys are in Sacramento, though. That's like at least 2 hours from me. But is the bins open where you are? Because the bins here has not been open, and I'm dying to get back to the bins. Birdie Look says, I love that idea. Yeah, because we're all involved in probably little groups in different ways. And so I want to make sure we do that. I want to meet so many people. There's so many people I'm so excited about. I don't know what this means. You guys are chatting amongst yourselves. Mickle Pickle said, I sold a ton of jeans this week. And here it is, July. Like, people would think, is the month of July the best month for selling jeans? I've sold a few pairs of jeans. I started a post. I didn't finish it for Instagram, but I sold 2 vintage items today, and I'm not a vintage seller. Like, this is just not my niche. There's certain types of vintage I love, but it's probably more like antique vintage stuff. I sold 2 pairs. I sold a pair of Tommy Hilfiger vintage women's jeans, boyfriend jeans, for like $30, I think. Maybe it was more because they had to pay for shipping too. So don't think I shouldn't list these jeans. It's summer, because you never know. Just get your stuff listed. I do have a huge box of sweaters here that I'm kind of waiting on because I still have shorts to list, sundresses, all this stuff. But you can list things all year round and it will get sold. I'm just checking. I sold a vintage men's jacket today. I got them in a mystery box. I didn't go out looking for them. So I sold these Tommy Hilfiger jeans for $29.99 plus $8 shipping. They were size 4. I listed them in vintage because they looked vintage. Vintage Mom Jean, I think, was my title. Let's see what else is happening. Shauna said, yes, they're open. Come on down. Or I got a convertible. Would be nice to drive to you. I'll ask Petey. He's more like a road trippy person than me. I don't love driving, to be honest, but I do have like a fantasy of a thrifting road trip, and my bins need to open. I want to get some bins footage. Sarah says, I just sold some Christmas linens. Christmas in July. You know, there is such a thing as that, Sarah, like where a lot of people that collect like Christmas stuff and they're really into it, they're smart and they know they're going to get the best deals like in the summer because there's not as many people shopping for Christmas stuff. So they plan ahead. They think about their Christmas decorations and all that stuff. So, you know, bins are open, not mine though. Kelly Schaffner says, I will always watch your live videos, sometimes in playback, but I try not to miss any. There's a lot of great info from you guys in here. Like, I'm thinking if I was new, I'd be like, wow, there's so many tips just in our basic conversation. We're talking about brands. We're talking about what's selling. We're talking about different platforms. Ton of information. New England Betty Boop says, Andrew and Peter could have chatted for hours. It was awesome. It was so awesome. It's like I've known you guys forever. Oh, Meredith says, I'm not going to Posh Fest. Cases on the rise, and I will be in the high risk, most likely by fall. Oh, bummer. But you got to do what you got to do. I totally respect it. You got to do what works for you and your family. So I'll make sure to do as much as I can so that people get to see what's happening and stuff. And Sarah says, I don't think I'll make it to Posh Fest. I may try to go still to Orlando, so I'll have to follow if y'all meet up. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, friends, I think I'm going to wrap it up. It's been almost an hour. It's getting hot up here in my office. I'm going to go out and get a little Mexican food with Petey and Torvald. Petey's not even home yet, though, dude. Where are you? Where are you? We're getting hungry. Shauna said, anyone just started Facebook Marketplace? A lot of people have. There's a few videos up. I think Amber Resells just put one up. You could just Google, go into the YouTube search, Amber Resells. I think she did a live chat. She's been experimenting with Facebook Marketplace. Now's the time to get in on it because the fees are only 5%. Compare that to Poshmark fees that are 20%. You can make some good money. With everything I have going on, I can't do another platform. I just already have so much going on. So, all right. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it so much. I love meeting with you guys. If you want more Quenby, I put out a bunch of videos this week that I would love your support on. So go watch and comment. I respond to every comment I get on YouTube so we can chat. And I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Good night.